I'm Archie Luxury, and welcome to the program, fuckers. And this episode here is entitled Millionaires That I Have Known. And what I'd like to do is, so many people, the American dream, it's the quest of money. Money is so important to you Yankee fuckers. And, everyone gets so caught up in how do you become so rich. And I thought it might be beneficial if I tell you some of the dealings I've had with multi-millionaires. And I just wanted to give you some ideas of their personality, their traits, so some of you fuckers might be able to become super rich. And the first guy I'm going to talk about, I'm going to change his name. We're going to change his name, and we're going to call him, what can we call him? Let's think of a fucking name that we can call this fucker here. We'll call him Panda. Okay, this is Panda. And I was friends with Panda before he made a fuckload of money. And Panda, me and Panda go back a long way. I sold him, listen to this, I sold him a 1680 head. It's a Submariner, a red 1680 with a dial blemish, and I swapped it for a Sapphire date just no date, a 14060. And he long passed on the watch, I long passed on the trade, and that's fucking years ago. That was in late 90s. So that's how long I've known Panda. And then me and Panda, we did a few deals together. I knew of a diamond that was coming up, a 2.5 carat diamond. Panda said, grab it. So we went partners on it, and we made a lot of money. And naturally, Panda was really impressed with me because I made money for him. I mean that's Panda's modus operandi. And Panda went overseas, and he went into the watch business. And Panda, I got retrenched in IT, and Panda offered me a job. So there we go. I went over. This is in 2002, and I was working for Panda. And interesting with Panda, he actually inherited a lot of money in the mid-90s. He inherited, mid-90s, I think he inherited about $500,000, which was a fuckload of money in the mid-90s. But interestingly enough, he never touched it. And I gotta really say this about Panda. Panda didn't fucking rely on his inheritance. His brother and sister, his sister kind of spent a lot. She's had her own health problems, and his brother had a business, but he went into property development, and it could have been nasty if Panda hadn't helped his brother out. So Panda, to his credit, he didn't touch the inheritance. He made a lot of fucking money himself. Fucking sharp as a tack. Sharp. Panda is as sharp as a fucking tack. You cut yourself on Panda. He went overseas, buying and selling watches. Boom, 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 boom. Young, ambitious young man. Fucking, he was screwed on. And look, just because Panda was clever and smart, it wasn't necessarily that easy to work for Panda. I remember, I was over there trying to get the business going, and I always like to try. I try and do everything I can to help the business go. And Panda fucking, one day, we used to use my credit card. Money would come in, and sometimes it'd be easier to put it into my bank, and then I'd take it out for Panda. And I forgot my credit card had expired. I was just so busy working. And he got the shits with me because I didn't realize it. And I said, Panda, fuck man, I'm working for you. We're not partners. I'm working for you. I'm doing my best. I made a fuck up with the expiry date. Man, you gotta fucking calm it. And look, it's just, Panda was a cunt to work for. He was a fucking asshole to work for. I mean, he had a heart of gold, but Panda's mood would depend on how much money he had in. When he was fucking When money was flush, he was like a manic depressive. He's like on a fucking huge high. But then if money was tight, he'd be depressed and shitty and oh fuck. Panda was it's hard to work, you know. But one thing I noticed was he was just determined, always doing deals. He never stopped, just went, and he bought one apartment, and that was a beautiful apartment, 4-bedroom apartment in Bangkok. And then he bought the penthouse. And I gotta hand it to Panda. He never fucking used his inheritance. He's just... Panda's worth about 5 mil now. Well, actually, Panda's going through a divorce. 325. We call him Beamer after the 325i. But Panda, look, that's not the point. Panda was worth 5 to 6 mil, and a fucking clever man who made a couple $1 million in the space of 5 to 10 years. Fucking genius, just knows. I mean, he'd buy things. He was doing Sports Omega. That was Panda's speciality, and Rolex and anything vintage. Fucking clever. Panda's a clever fucker. He's no dumb fucker, that's for sure. But the characteristics of Panda: mean, nasty fucker, self-interested, highly motivated, always doing the deal. When one market changes, like watches became a bit shitty after GFC, property market, he's a clever fucker. One thing about Panda is his weakness became one of his strengths. Because he was working overseas, he didn't have the ability to borrow money. And I got to tell you, because he didn't borrow money, he didn't have big debts. The GFC comes, wipes a lot of these fuckers out, but Panda's not affected. He's cash rich and comes in gouging. He was a gouger. He's an opportunist. You wouldn't want to sell anything to Panda. Panda was a bit of a fucker, but highly motivated, highly egotistical. I mean, you talk to Panda, it's always about Panda. I'm the greatest. I did this deal. I did that. You think, Panda, I'm trying to pay for fucking rates and groceries this week. I don't want to hear about how you made fucking $40,000 fucking dollars, you know? I mean, fuck Panda. And he's self-interested, self-motivated. I mean, I could ring him up and lend $5,000. You know, obviously it'd cost fucking 10% a month, but you know, he's got a good heart, Panda. But what I'm trying to say is he's a mean fucker. He's not really, he's just self-interested, egotistical. I think that's why his marriage failed, because he's hard to live with. Panda's high maintenance. But there you go. Characteristics of millionaires I've met. That's the first fucker. I'll continue the series. Tell me what you fuckers think of this episodes, fuckers.